Alright, I got another ranking here for you. And let's go ahead and get into it. In the last place, we have Tower of Terror. Hotel guests check in, but they do not check out, or they don't check out, however you want to say it. I think, yeah, it says don't check out, so I should probably go with that. That's what the thing says. In 25th place is Tron 1 and Tron Legacy. I don't have a case for Legacy, but I do have a case for the original here. And the visual effects in this particular one aren't that good. That's why this one is so low. Technically, Tron Legacy, if I had a case for it, would be higher up in the list. Without a case for it, it's tied with the original. Haven't seen Tron Ares yet, but I really want to. Another one I only have one of and not two is Twister and Twisters, the sequel. This one has Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, and those are the two names that I recognize. The Dark Side of Nature is one of the little subtext there. Not sure if you can read that or not. Anyway, I try and make it so you can read some of the subtext sometimes. In 23rd place, we have UHF, a Weird Al Yankovic story. This one is one of his movies where he replicates a bunch of things, including Rambo and Indiana Jones, from the look of the back of the case. I have seen this, but it's been a little while. And David Bowie is in here as well. Looks like cool. Yeah. In 22nd place, we have The Ultimate Gift, where this guy, I believe, is taught how to be selfless by a gift treasure hunt. And the gift ends up being selflessness. And I only have a case for 1 and 3, but tied, and for that reason, tied in 21st place is Ultimate Life and Ultimate Legacy, where the guy in the original passes on what he's learned, and uses it to try and make at least his sphere of influence a better place. This one has Raquel Welch, however that's pronounced. In 20th place, we have Ultraviolet. This is the PG-13 theatrical cut. I do have an unrated version on DVD that I saw first, so that's what I'm basing this on. I don't think I've watched the regular version, but it has Milla Jovovich from the Resident Evil series, as well as Cameron Bright from X-Men 3. And theirs are the names that I recognize. And apparently she's also in The Fifth Element. Milla was. Cool. In 19th place, we have Unknown. And this one is another one of those Liam Neeson action thrillers. Kind of generic, but still pretty good. I recognize that one of the men on the back of the case, but I don't know his name. It could be Frank Langella, perhaps. This guy. I recognize him, but I don't know his name, unfortunately. In 18th place is Up by Pixar. And I got the 100th anniversary of Disney edition here. as well as just a regular DVD downstairs, but this is a Blu-ray DVD combo. I got a DVD before that, so that was my second copy. Second and third, because it's a Blu-ray and a DVD copy. In 17th place, after I scroll up here a little bit, there we go. I have these all in a Word doc, so I make sure I don't go out of turn with things. Is in 17th place is Uptown Girls, with a young and adorable looking Dakota Fanning, who's very serious, and her babysitter Brittany Murphy, who is anything but serious. And apparently Brittany Murphy was in Don't Say a Word. Then Marley Shelton was in Never Been Kissed. I have seen that, but I don't know who that is. Might have to see more of his stuff to recognize. Oh yeah, that's who this guy is. But yeah. Moving on. In, let's see, 16th place is Vantage Point with Dennis Quaid, Forrest Whitaker, Sigourney Weaver, William Hurt. Yeah. And it's 8 strangers, 8 points of view, and 1 truth on an assassination attempt. So it kind of repeats the same information like all 8 times for all different 8 points of view. Where it has some unique elements in each version, but it's kind of like, here's the scenario. Oh, we're gonna play through it again. Oh, we're gonna play through it again. Oh, again. That doesn't really bother me though. It's fine. In 15th place, we have Vanity Fair with Reese Witherspoon, and personally, I think she looks like Kirsten Dunst in this picture on the case here, which isn't a bad thing. I like Kirsten Dunst, just her performances, which you wouldn't guess from me putting Tower of Terror in last place in this video, because she's also in that. But anyway, I don't seem to recognize anyone else's names other than hers. So, at least as far as I'm concerned, this has a Reese Witherspoon and a bunch of unknowns. In 14th place, we have The Wedding Planner right here with, is that J-Lo? Yeah. With Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey. Anyone else that I recognize on the back of here real quick? Does not look like it. Okay, cool. And then Julia Roberts okay, so hold on. In 13th place, we have Julia Roberts with My Best Friend's Wedding. Who else is in this alongside her? Cameron Diaz. I was on a hot streak watching a lot of her stuff for a while there. Music by James Newton Howard, who I think did one of the live action Peter Pan soundtracks. The one with Jason Isaacs as Hook. In 12th place, we have What If? And this is about a guy named Ben Walker who's 15 years ago left his college sweetheart Wendy, Christy Swanson, and his calling to be a preacher in order to pursue a business opportunity. Now with a high-paying executive gig, a trophy fiance, and a new Mercedes, he hasn't considered a family nor felt the need to set foot in a church. John Ratzenberger is a angel that visits him and is like, hey, I'm going to trap you in this alternate life to see how your life could have been if you had stayed in your preacher gig. And it ends up changing his life and being like, hey, I kind of want to be associated with this type of thing. It has Debbie Ryan in it, from Jesse and The Sweet Life on Deck. And who else here? Yeah. Okay, moving on. In 11th place, we have What to Expect When You're Expecting. This has a star-studded cast featuring Cameron Diaz, Jennifer Lopez, Elizabeth Banks. Who else? Anna Kendrick, Dennis Quaid, Chris Rock. And yeah. Yeah, those are the names that I recognize. And textbook rom-com. Nothing wrong with it, I don't think, but also it's not too high on the list. It's just below the top 10. Kicking off the top 10, however, is WALL-E. And I'm of the mind that all the Pixar movies are connected, as well as all the Disney princess stories, from Snow White to present day. All of them have been connected, I think. And there's a little bit of evidence to support that in Ralph Breaks the Internet, which we'll get to in the next video here, it looks like. But moving on for now. In 9th place, we have Valentine's Day with Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner, as well as a ton of other people. Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Garner, Topher Grace, Anne Hathaway, Ashton Kutcher, Queen Latifah, Emma Roberts, Julia Roberts, Bradley Cooper, Jessica Biel. Looks like Jessica Alba. Is that right, Jessica Alba? In here? I'm trying to see if I can see her picture on the front. Maybe. Let's see. Jessica Alba. Yes. Jessica Alba is in here. Cool. I just don't see her picture on the front of the case. Or if I do, I don't recognize her for some reason. I should know what she looks like. She plays. She was the Invisible Woman when Chris Evans was the Human Torch. In 8th place, we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka movie. And it's okay. It doesn't hold a candle to the original. Sadly, although the original is just one space above this because I didn't think it could crack top 10 with the competition here. Although it could technically tie with 6th place, I suppose. But in 7th place, we have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the classic one with Gene Wilder. And I'm pretty sure his is the only name that I'll recognize on the back of here. Yep, pretty much. All right. Moving on. Next. In 6th place, we have, kicking off our top 6, we have The War with Grandpa with Robert De Niro and Uma Thurman. And yeah, those are the two names that I recognize. Oh, Christopher Walken, I know him too. Or know of him, I should say. I don't personally know the man, but I know of his movies and I enjoy a lot of his work. I don't know what movie it's in, but apparently there's a movie where Christopher Walken threatens to bash someone over the head or something with a soldering iron. Anyway, in 5th place we have War Games with Matthew Broderick from Ferris Bueller. Who else do I know from that's in here or know of? I should start saying know of, or I'm aware of, or familiar with their movies or something to that effect. I guess no one. In 4th place is Turner ampersand Hooch, or Turner and Hooch. They just use an ampersand instead of the and thing, just like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They use the ampersand again, which looks more like an E when they do it there instead of the. Well, I guess it kind of looks like an E, anyways. Anyway, this one has Tom Hanks. Doesn't say who else is in this. It's weird. Says who did the music and whatnot, but it doesn't show any more of the cast members. That's irritating. Okay then. So, Tom Hanks. Great actor. From what I hear, crummy person. In third place, we have Uncharted with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, as well as Antonio Banderas. All three of them are fun to see and stuff. Sophia Ali, that name sounds familiar, but I don't remember which of these two girls on the cover is her. Which one of these two is Sophia Ali? Let me know in the comment section below if you were able to make out those pictures, and let me know. Our runner-up is Turning Red. I think it's pretty entertaining to kind of visualize a girl getting her first period as turning into a giant red panda. I think that's hilarious. I don't recognize any of the names on the back of here, but it was another Pixar movie with that came out in recent years in 2022. So still kind of during the hoax-vid era, but yeah. Yeah, I just dropped plastic on the floor. Oh well. But my favorite of the bunch here is Tower Heist. This is Ben Stiller, Matthew Broderick, Michael Pena, Casey Affleck. Did I say Eddie Murphy already? I think I did. Anyway, really, really funny. They end up stealing a solid gold car to try and pay off a bunch of debts that are owed from a kind of sketchy guy that was just kind of freeloading. Yeah, they steal $20 million worth of gold from the guy's penthouse apartment, and it's awesome. I like that movie. All right, so there's that ranking. Join me down below in the comment section with your ranking, or at least let me know which of these you've seen and which ones you like of the ones that you have seen. I don't think any of these are all that obscure. Maybe Ultimate Life, Gift, and Legacy are kind of on the obscure side, but anyway, let me know your thoughts on these titles in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep talking movies, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.